That's Jay Hammer. I love this song. I'm in the party mood. I'll be with Jay on a big blues show in Grenada, Mississippi on next Saturday, the 10th. Big blues show. For those of you in the Memphis area and you want to hear I'm in a party mood, he'll be there. Pokey Bear, be there. Trey Williams, and some others. It's a big outside concert in Grenada, Mississippi. How's everybody doing today? I um I want to send my condolences to the family of Daryl Hubbard, and I had to remember what his real name happened to be. Um, Tammy Terrell, hey girl, I know ain't nobody way up there in, where you at, Connecticut or somewhere in a far land. I know they ain't got no blues up there, baby. You got to tune me in every morning, baby. That's my good friend Tammy Terrell, got married and moved up north. But again, I want to send my condolences to the family of Daryl Hubbard. We've called him Hubcap for many, many years. We worked together at funeral homes, basically NJ Ford and EH Ford mortuary for years. Uh, Daryl passed on yesterday. He had a heart attack a while ago and he was having a problem with his knees, but he had said no later than last week that he was doing better. But we all have an appointment with death without the choice of cancellation. And I look at, and my good friend Ed Ford Sr., city councilman, was taken to the hospital last night having chest pains and things of that nature. That's right, Tammy Terrell, you are my sister and not just my friends. It is a difference, and we're just that close. Love you, girl. Marriage is looking great on me. It's looking great on you. You done had a baby. Now that one ain't gonna happen with your brother, baby. That one's gone. That one's gone. Um, but it makes me look at my own mortality. A lot of guys that I came up with have crossed over. And when you're 64 years old, as I am, you look at life and death in a totally different perspective. There was no expectation that Hubcap was about to leave us. But again, we don't know the day nor the hour, but we are assured that it's coming. It is coming. I just texted a message to Melanie to call my doctor, my heart doctor, make me an appointment, and I'm out of blood thinner, so mm-mm, no, I want to, and I was talking to another friend of mine that works at the funeral home who spent many years in radio, and he's back on there at WMQM doing a talk show right after me in the mornings. John Lawson. We were talking about that. We were talking about, we look around and folk that we used to holler with, and we used to be close. There was a camaraderie with us OGs, the older men. Um, that was a camaraderie that we had, and It seems like a lot of these guys are leaving here. And man, phew, if you think about them things, man, you know, I know I ain't got 64 more. When I was 20, I could see 20 more. 25, I could see 25 more. When I got 30, I could see perhaps 30 more. But then when I got 50, mm, yeah, them numbers kind of went on down. And now that I'm at uh, 64, I remember the day that I turned 50. I was at my mama's house, and for a long time I kept all my mail going to my mother's house. Thank you, Tammy. Keep your prayers on me, baby. And that was a letter that I received on my 50th birthday from the AR, what they call them people, the AARP people, whatever it is. And I opened up the envelope. I didn't know who these people were. I think it's AARP. And the letter said, "Today you are 50." I said, "Damn, y'all know something? Y'all know me or something?" But I'm holding on. I'm going to try to stay here as close to another 64, if it's the Lord's will, that I can. It's two things that I want to talk about today. One is, I guess, the biggest national news that's out right now, that Bill Cosby is to be released from prison today after his sexual abuse charges from that he was convicted of in 2018. Not much about the story has been released, other than the Pennsylvania Supreme Court has overturned his conviction. They're saying that the testimony and other things concerned around the case were tainted. So Bill is to be released later today. I think that that is great news. I think that there are some factors in this case. I don't say that he never did anything inappropriately with a woman. Most men have done something in their lives inappropriate. I would think that if he laced their drinks, that's totally inappropriate. But I think that a lot of those women got together and lied. I also think that Bill Cosby, as a black man, taking a stand, and even a black man that had the audacity to say that he wanted to purchase NBC, that there are powers that be that wanted to shut him up, shame him, and railroad him. I agree, Darius, that some of those women were in it for the money, the fame. Bill Cosby, very wealthy man, they saw his pocketbooks. But the whole time that he was incarcerated, he maintained his innocence, even when he went before a parole hearing. He maintained his innocence. They were saying he showed no remorse. Okay? And in the system in which we live in, please never think that white folk love you so much that they won't put you on the railroad tracks and tie you down. If you stand in the way of what they want you to do or what they want done. Okay. So he's going to be released today, and probably by this evening we'll have more on that story. But here's what I really want to deal with today. Antonio Marshall, 27, a Memphis police officer who served in the military, on last Friday, this sworn police officer off duty made a reckless decision. Even though a police officer is off the clock, he's never off the clock. A police officer is obligated to maintain, to protect, and serve, even when his uniform is not on, and he's not on the shift clock. He made the reckless decision to drag race on Germantown Road, a very busy street, in his Dodge Charger. The computer that they pulled from the car after the wreck shows that 14 seconds prior to impact, he was at 114 miles per hour. At the point of impact, he was at 99 miles per hour. He hit the two young men, cousins, which such impact that it split the Bonneville that they were driving in two. The two men died immediately. I looked at someone's live that was present on the scene, and it showed Antonio Marshall just walking around. And the two young men laying on the ground dead. I'm sure that their death was instantaneous. Had not the car split in two, Marshall would be dead too. But the impact and the breakaway of the car softened the impact that happened with him physically. Had it been a tree, had it been a post, he'd be dead too. He was not arrested on the scene. He knew that the arrest was coming. Everybody knew that the arrest was coming. He was given, listen to what I'm saying. He was given 3 to 4 days, excuse me, to get his affairs and his business in order. Listen to what I'm saying. He was given, not arrested at the scene, as you and I would have been. The police department, the police director, the mayor of the city, who is over the police director, her boss, gave this murderer, this reckless murderer, time to put his affairs in order and then turn himself in. The police department did not, even with all of my contacts, could not get the name. And I had some contacts high on the totem pole who would not even return my call. Don't talk to Thaddeus Matthews. His name was not released until he turned himself in. He went to court this morning. And in court this morning, in a wheelchair. Now, I just saw you walking around. The video shows you walking around. But they rolled him into the courtroom in a wheelchair this morning. They released him on his own reconnaissance. And Go check into the VA hospital for a psychological evaluation. So now the judge, the administration, wants Antonio Martin to play crazy. You wasn't crazy when you was drag racing, and I don't know whether there's anyone that has any video of the other car, the other person in the drag racing. Someone on here says that they're covering his ass. Not so much his ass as they are trying to cover the city's ass. This is a major lawsuit. Someone said, well, he wasn't acting as a police officer. Yes, he was. He's always a police officer. He's on duty when he ain't on duty. He's a police officer who has been trained by the city of Memphis, who also knows that drag racing is against the law in the city of Memphis. One of my sources. And as of July 1, it becomes a felony. My source out of City Hall is now telling me that on Saturday morning, C.J. Davis emailed Strickland and the HR director about firing him. And that she was told to pump her brakes. I'm reading a text now that I just received from someone way up the totem pole that's watching this show, most likely away from City Hall right now. That C.J. Davis, the new police director, wanted to do the right thing and fired him, and was told by the administration to pump her brakes. I told you, your police director is Jim Strickland. C.J. Davis is the figurehead. C.J. Davis is the puppet, Jim Strickland, is the puppeteer. Somebody wants to know what color he is. It don't make no difference, but he is black. Had I been the mayor, we'd have had two problems. First of all, I would have wanted to know why Antonio Marshall was not arrested on the scene. That's fucked up. Why? Was he able to go home? Oh, City Hall is watching me on YouTube. Good. You motherfuckers need to watch. See, this makes me all more determined to run for the mayor of the city, because you ain't got shit for a mayor. Why wasn't this police officer arrested? C.J. Davis, Jim Strickland is using you. You were the weakest link. C.J. Davis, why do you think that they opened up the process? Yeah, Jeremy and our friends. See, CJ, why do you think they opened up the process again? After it was closed to put you in place. His good white cronies around him that surround him at the white folks' table in Memphis. The people at the chamber. We don't want nobody from Memphis. We need somebody that we can use, that we can micromanage. Let's get us a woman. Well, we got a woman that's running, that's a deputy director. No. Let's not get her. Let's get somebody that's got a little stank on them, got a little taint on them, but we still bring them in and she do what we say do. C.J. Davis, the question becomes, are you going to let these white folk use you? Are you going to be this white man's wench? Are you going to be that wench that's in the big house that the white man can use whenever he gets ready? It appears that way. Yeah, it appears that way. This is a slap in the face of these two families. That's one family. These two young men were cousins. This is a slap in the face. But this is what y'all wanted. This is the white boy y'all wanted. You wanted that nothing as Jim Strickland. Black preachers fell down and kissed the feet and the ass. All you preachers, Ricky Floyd, Bill Atkins, Bishop Ed Stevens, you Methodist bishops, you turned your back on a black man who had already proven that he could run the city because you wanted to be the white man's nigger. You wanted to be good niggas. Now you good for nothing niggas. And I told Ricky, I have friends. Well, he wanted to go with who he thought he was going to win. Bill Atkins got his son a job out of it. I don't know what Ed got. Just to be able to run with the white folk. So, CJ, do you really care about this job? You know, the man says that you got a vision, but you the only motherfucker that know what the vision is. We don't know. But I know you went from $100,000 in Durham, North Carolina, to what you make here in Memphis, $230,000. You're making $230,000, but how much of the mayor's prostitute are you going to be? You've been bought for $230,000. Damn. Them call girl prices. You won't meet with me. You won't talk to me because that poop-butt ass white boy that's in the office told you I ain't reasonable. No, I don't fall for the bullshit. And I ain't working for no TV station that can fire me for calling this motherfucker what he is. Not shit. $230,000. How does the mayor feel? How does your husband feel, brother, that this white man bought you? This Negro has a history of drag racing. How does the police department find it okay to let this citizen go home? He's a citizen? See, the next person that you arrest for vehicular homicide and you take him straight to jail need to sue the city too. You didn't take one of your own to jail. You gave him. It'll come out of City Hall. Yeah, if y'all watching me in City Hall, y'all can't trust each other because you don't know who's talking to me. And if you watching me right now, I don't give a fuck. I give, like it says on my shirt, zero fucks about what you think. And every time I think that maybe I don't need to run for the mayor of this city, this bullshit happens. This bullshit happens. And nobody has the balls to call it what it is. I know that some of the people that come on the page as trollers, I know you're from City Hall. I know you're in government. But if I run for mayor and I don't win, you motherfuckers will know you've been in a motherfucking fight. That you've been in a fight with an OG from North Memphis that don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about hurting your motherfucking feelings. And if you come at me sideways, motherfuckers, I'm coming back at your ass. You got a pass, sure the fuck have, and you do too. And I'll find it. And I'll tell you on camera, God forgives, so fuck you. Every time I be thinking, shit, I don't need to do this. This bullshit happens, and I don't hear a word. I don't hear from none of these preachers that were kissing your ass, calling your ass out publicly. I saw Bill Atkins on TV last week about this program, um, the Hyde folk and shit, witness protection shit, that you want the public to pay for. Bill Atkins ain't shit. Got his son a job at the training center with no goddamn experience. Master Strickland, you get my son a job, I'll kiss your ass. Shit tastes good on my tongue. Fuck them. Fuck them. If we don't get a change in this city, it's going down the drain. CJ, I don't know how you have not addressed this community as of yet. You haven't told us what your vision is. Is the white boy going to be the only somebody speaking for you? Is Jim Strickland a ventriloquist and you his dummy? I gotta wonder how your husband feel. Husband, you can't have no balls to see your woman being used by this white boy. Joe Mandela sucked out of the deep dark crevices of my asshole. Joe Mandela. Big and motherfucker you. But I've been telling you this. When are you going to get the balls to speak for yourself? Did you call the family? I don't know any of the family members, so I don't know. Any of the family members that's watching and you want to make a statement, please feel free that you can call me on air and say whatever it is that you want to say. 901-231-9239. Did the mail come and visit you? I went to the scene. And since I'm the police director's boss, that means I'm the boss of all the policemen. There would have been an arrest at the motherfucking scene. Was there a breathalyzer? Hell no. Hell no. Did you check to see were there any drugs in his system? Hell no. You gave him 3 days to get his affairs in order. Yeah, you showed him favoritism. You showed him favoritism. A breathalyzer should have been given. Now you want to protect him and have a psych assessment on him. He's black. This is a shame. This is a shame. But Mr. Mayor, I'm not through. My inside sources in the police department and City Hall, they know that this is wrong, but they want to keep their little jobs. And I want them to keep their little jobs because I need to know what's going on. What does your policy book say about this? About this type of arrest? I think he was a rookie police officer. Did y'all give him 3 days to clean the system out? And y'all didn't go get him. He turned himself in. I've heard that the mayor said that if I run for mayor now, if I was to win, that I'd fire everybody in City Hall. He motherfucking right. If he ain't never told the truth before. With Nan, and I said Nan, I ain't said none. Let me get North Memphis. Nan. Nan, would now one of you motherfuckers have a job from the front door to the back door? And that little fat bodyguard that you got, police officer, I put his motherfucking ass back in a patrol car. He ain't been in a patrol car for 8 years and he just grown fat. I put him on the 11 to 7 shift and let him ride Range Road. Well, none of y'all have no job. None of y'all is watching me. Hell, Miss Davis, you be, oh Lord, you be gone. You be gone, baby. So keep your resume ready. Keep your resume. Do not acknowledge that everybody on my page. I put him off of off of YouTube, so he came over there. Um, mm-mm. Be gone. What's the girl's name that do all the communications? Used to be on Channel 5. Be gone. You going back to Channel 5, baby. Because my pick for your job would be Doc Holiday. Mm-hmm. Yep. I even know who I want for the CAO of the city. Ursula Madden, that's her name. CAO of the city. A young man that I hope would want to be mayor after me. He's younger than me. Pretty well connected. A guy by the name of Brian Harris. Mm-hmm. And we get, oh, everybody got to go. All these department heads got to go. Nobody that's appointed by the mayor got to go. Got to go. A complete oversaw. I said Brian Harris. I didn't say Gail Carson Jones. She'd have to go for Memphis, I guess, and one or two. Have to be a whole new head. Everything got to change. Everything got to change. We got to deal with mass transit in this city. Who you getting now? Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. I need somebody innovative. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. We gotta do a feasibility. I like that. That's one of them mayoral words. Feasibility. We gotta do a feasibility study on why we're not using our own sanitation workers and we're outsourcing to all of these sanitation companies. How come none of the trucks that the city of Memphis owns, why aren't they working? Why aren't they running? Why doesn't the buses run in Memphis 24 hours a day, especially in the areas of Holmes Road and those areas where those warehouses are? Why not? Why not? Nothing can be built with city money without a black contractor involved. Nothing will be built. Can't build nothing without some black folk involved. Mm-mm. He licensed, he funded. Would not be no more $5 to get on a public street on Beale Street. It has already been stated in federal court that this is unconstitutional. Mm-mm. City council may not agree with it. I don't give a fuck. City councilman want to fight me about fighting for what's right in the city of Memphis. That ain't shit that you're gonna be, because anything that you vote on in your community that needs a mayor's signing of the contract won't happen. Fuck you. We're gonna do for the people in this city. We're going to fight for the rights of the people. But the number one priority in this city, in my campaign, is crime. Turn the dogs loose on these ratchet, rabies infested motherfuckers that's taking the lives of people in this community. Paddy wagons would roll. There would be enforcement of the curfew law. I would urge the city council to increase the fines that the charter calls for. Would lobby Nashville, lobby the Republicans, because the Republicans are the one with the power. These Rudy Poot ass Negroes running around Memphis talking about they Democrats ain't shit. The Shelby County Democratic Party ain't even got money when it's time for an election to even support their own candidates. The Democratic Party ain't did shit for black folk in 25, 30 years, 50 years. In Nashville, nothing gets passed without Republican support. A nigga telling you don't vote for somebody because he talks to the Republicans. Every motherfucker that gets a bill passed must have. The Republicans are a super majority in the state. I would lobby with those Republicans. Plea bargaining on violent crimes should be eliminated. It's a travesty that this man has been released from jail. Harold Smith says, I don't know how this man hasn't been counseled yet. You make derogatory comments toward women and gays every day on your show, yet expect everyone to vote for you. Not how it works, Pastor. Well, Harold Smith, you haven't heard me say anything derogatory about gays on my show. So don't tell that lie. But if a woman acts like a bitch, I may call her a bitch. If she acts like a heifer, I'll call her a heifer. If she's a high-priced call girl, I'll call her that. And can't no motherfucker cancel me. Motherfucker. I don't work for corporate TV or corporate radio. So motherfucker, I can't be counseled. And if you scared of a motherfucker like me, you one of them bootlicking ass niggas too. In fact, brother, if you got some balls, drag queen talking motherfucker, pick up the phone and call me. Show me you got some balls, man. 901-231-9239. I ain't even blocked you. Oh, he gotta watch me. Well, his master in City Hall had told him to watch me. Pick up the phone, boy, and call me. I bet you ain't got the balls. And I don't answer blocked numbers. Call me, boy. Water boy. Shoe shine boy. Call me, nigga. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. I just don't believe you got the balls to call me. No, 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 no. No, you ain't got the balls to call me. Call me, man. Come on, man. Come on. Man, call me. Come on, motherfucker, call me. Ask Jimmy if you can call me. All you niggas that work for me, you gotta get his permission to do anything, don't you? You keep talking, brother. I'm unfit for the professional character that a mayor embodies. Damn, nigga. No, you motherfucking right. I'm just a nigga from North Memphis that don't give a fuck about a motherfucker that's fucking over my folks. You motherfucking right. I ain't professional at all. I'm the nigga that them niggas don't want down there because they know it's gonna be some motherfucking changes. You ain't shit, nigga. Call me. Shoot shine, boy. Well, I guess the water carrying bootlicking ass nigga ain't gonna call me. You're not professional. You don't have what it takes to embody such an office. Oh, that's on that mayoral shit. That's what the mayor told you to say. You motherfucking right. Because I ain't going to wear them motherfucking gray and black suits. I'm going to wear my pinstripe suits, my alligator shoes and shit. Pop my big foot up on the desk. Get me a cigar and some Hennessy. I know I ain't supposed to be drinking on Wednesday, but I'm going to have some Hennessy the first day in the office. Yeah, motherfucker, I knew you scared. I knew you scared. There'd be some real folk on the board of the Memphis Light, Gas, and Water. You know, they have their own board. Yeah. The motherfucker asks, motherfucker, this ain't the blues show. I just play songs. Damn. Anybody in City Hall named Harold Smith would have to go. I don't care if you're the goddamn janitor. You gotta go. I'm getting news he's been released from prison. Okay. But here, motherfucker that can just run over folk, and he can't stay in jail. At least could have gave him a bail. Damn. I mean, you could have gave him a bond. Goddamn. Just go ahead and block me. I'm not calling because I don't need to. Your words ain't shit, brother. You a coward, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about your words. You can suck my dick. You and Jim. You can suck my dick and kiss my ass till shit push you back. I don't give a fuck. You ain't man enough to call me. Tell Jim why he's programming you what to say. Tell Jim to call me. Or is he too busy, or are you too busy finger fucking his asshole for you to call me, motherfucker? You finger fucking Jim's asshole. You get your finger all over his asshole, tickling his asshole. Mmm. Mmm. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. It's the mere ticklish in his asshole, motherfucker. Who's the old me coming out in? That feels good. Tickle his asshole, then you smell it. That smells good, Mr. Mayor. Mm-hmm. Let me stick it deeper. So you coward motherfuckers, y'all, I'm the right one. Because I don't give a fuck what I said and where I said it. All right, my hour up, ain't it? Yeah, it's up. Hey, Pastor, will you be discussing what it is like for him to get drugs at women? Nope, I won't. There's no need to discuss uh, that. What's your name, Carolyn Hicks? You don't need to discuss that. It's been overturned. So why we gonna dwell on it? Mm-mm. Yeah. Mm-mm. Mother was around there sniffing the ass of that white boy in the office. Mm-mm. It sure smell good. Mm-hmm. Let me stop. Let me stop. All right. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. You just a sniffer.
I want to tell y'all about sniffers.
Tell them.
I want to tell you who is a sniffer and what sniffers do.
Harold Smith
Now,
one.
sniffer is a man when his old lady go out and stay out all night.
All them preachers, they want.
He be sniffing on the clothes to see what she been and what she been doing, what she been going. Now, you can always tell a sniffer when you see one. He walk around with a little funny grin on his face.
Yeah.
Every time a woman passes me, he go.
All the male.
Now that's a sniffer. You see, it's some sniffers up in here right now. Let me point them out to y'all. Let me show them to you. See the man over there with the white hat on?
You ain't got no white hat on today, do you?
See, he's a sniffer just to show you born.
I reported all your content for defamation one. Motherfucker, do you know how? Wait a minute, wait a minute, motherfucker. Motherfucker, do you know how many times I've been reported? Do you think I'm the motherfucker that gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck about you reporting me, shit.
And everyone say he don't fall.
Somebody need to report your mammy. That bitch done got up out the grave. She walking around like a zombie. Report that bitch.
I see sniffers, y'all. Every place I go, they even got sniffers on the radio.
Not them.
In the malls.
They got sniffers at City Hall too.
At the church, but they don't want you to know. They sniffers.
Yeah, the motherfucker don't know he can't file for defamation.
Tell you, they sniffers.
How you gonna file for defamation on somebody else? And when I call you a bootlicking motherfucker, I ain't defamed you. I don't call you like you is. Sniffer.
Tell you, they sniffers. All these men sniffing all over the world. Talking about what I know, y'all. I ain't talking about what I heard. All these singers are sniffing, even the gospel singers too. But they don't want you to know they sniff like the blues folks do. They sniff. Tell
I was reading
And Bobby Bland.
Hal Smith.
Nothing but slippers.
Hal Smith. All these bootlicking ass preachers.
Eric Clapton. Buddy Guy. They slippers.
I gotta go, y'all.
In-house. Out-house. White House. Tax house. They slipping.
That's my friend Bobby Rush.
Bobby O.J. I'm done with D.I.
Now he sure enough was a slipper.
He's a slipper.
Who called Bobby out? Damn.
They're going.
Take your grandmama. I said, hey, Pandora.
These men, they slippers.
No, not Julius. Well, I gotta go. Y'all know I gotta go. I got to go. My hour is up. I'll be back at 7 o'clock. For some, y'all need to tell these motherfuckers, I ain't studying you.
I said, hey, yo.
Hey!
Every time I leave home, come back. My so-called friends always tell my Bobby Rush, I saw your woman doing whatever way you were going.
I should be in jail for what?
If they were really my friend, they wouldn't be talking about what they saw her do. Never tell her don't do it, Bobby Rush, like that. I heard a lady say the other night, child, my husband didn't give me but $150 this week. Another lady said, that was my husband. He give me about $150, I'd have thrown her back and got a divorce. But the woman was saying that she don't have no main money or no husband. She just wants you to leave so she can move in and get what you got. Look in your friend's face and tell her what I told my friend. Friend, hear what I said. I said, I ain't stuck yet. Hey, friend, I ain't stuck yet. Some folks say my woman love me. Some folks say she don't. It don't make no difference as long as I'm getting what I want. Ain't stuck yet. Let me say it again. Ain't stuck yet. If y'all think I'm gonna leave my woman, cause what somebody said, you got to be crazy and out of your doggone head. Ain't stuck yet. Let me say it again, y'all. Ain't stuck yet. Somebody had the nerve to say, Bobby Rush, you got 4 kids, but one of them don't look like you. Let me tell you about that. Can I tell you about it? Well, it ain't but the one thing to make me so happy. I got 4 kids, say for 3 mine, but the other one still call me Pappy. Ain't stuck yet. Could have been mine, I've been there. Ain't stuck yet. Me and my woman got 4 little kids. I'm a dad of only 3. The said if I feed the other one long enough, they say. They just start looking like me. Ain't stuck yet.
All right, y'all. I'm going to go out and gave you a good hour and 18 minutes.
See, my daddy done told me to leave the girl alone. Mama done told me to. Making love to a woman built like this. Couldn't get a death to you. I looked at my mama, looked at my daddy, didn't crack a smile. If this good thing a woman got killed me, shit, I don't mind dying. Ain't stuck.
All right, y'all.
Let me say it again. Ain't stuck yet.
Y'all join me this evening, 7 p.m. I promise to be off the motherfucking chain. The old Thaddeus Matthews show is back. Fuck anybody that don't like me.
Ain't stuck yet.
Suck a soft dick. Bye.
Say it again, y'all. Ain't stuck yet.